What's up, everybody? It's TJ from Light TCG, and I'm excited to bring you amazing news. So, now we have a TCG store. Currently, we are stocking Shadowverse, Cardfight Vanguard, and Lorcana. So, if you guys need anything, feel free to hit the link down below in the description. What's up, everybody? This is TJ from Light TCG, and today I am bringing you a video. We're going to actually be reviewing all the decks, well, not all the decks, but some of the most popular decks on Lorcania right now. Thank you so much, Lorcania, for even provide this information. These are people's decks that they have made on Lorcania, and that have probably been like viewed many times or something like that. So, or at least have made recently. So, we are gonna look at some of these decks based off just the meta defining the meta right now. So right now, some really good meta decks are Steel Song like always. So Amber and Steel. Amethyst Steel, which is Jafar Whole New World mill or draw using Jafar so that you can win based off that. Red Ruby Steel, which is a pirate build. So we're gonna look at some decks. We're gonna see if there's a what is it Emerald Steel or Emerald Amethyst builds. I know Emerald Steel could have a discard deck as well as the just best of your opponent deck, control deck. We're gonna look to see if they have Ruby Sapphire in here. We're gonna review these decks, thoughts on them. Then yeah, and we'll see how that goes. So first deck I'm gonna see, it's actually the first complete deck up tier and its most recent deck, Jafar. So take an endless of it. So it does not tell me. We're gonna export it. Here we go. Oh, the list is okay. So we have two 10 token Forceful Duelist. Okay, early one drop. Not too bad. It looks like it pretty evens out in terms of cards. So it looks like only 4 of the one drops. I'm not gonna try to assume how much it is here, but so like one, not 4, 6. This graph does not make sense. So 2 Forceful Duelist. Looks like we have 3 3-drop Maleficents that you draw, which is good. You want to draw in this deck. Looks like 3 Tinkerbells, Giant Fairy. Good, 6 cost. Lets you wipe the board and one on play, and then when it attacks into something. Fox to bounce. Okay, this is good to get things back in your hand, such as Tink, or anything that lets you want to draw more cards, such as Maleficent. Crab. I'm not a big crab person. I say that, but I enjoy eating crab. Merlin crab. Not sure about this. When this player leaves or is in play, this person like you can choose a character and gets +2 challenger. Good, I guess if you run something that like you want to be strong. Maybe one of these guys. You probably when put in Jafar, it could probably combo off Jafar really well. Goat, of course, you always have to run Goat in a purple deck, bounce deck especially. Always gain lore in and out, just another way to gain lore. Jafar during his turn is evasive. Evasive's good. Then challenge evasive characters that opponent has on the field, especially if they're playing green. You can deal with that. During your turn, whenever this character advances another character and challenge, you may draw a card. Again, this Dreadnought comes off with Goat pretty well if you're going to try to challenge somebody. When you play a Floodborn character, you may draw a card. It looks like we only have 1 and 2 Floodborn, 3 Floodborn characters. I'm not sure about Blue Fairy. Could just be using an ink tool. You can probably find something else that's useful to ink. 3 beasts, 4. 4 beasts for sure. You've got to have 4 beasts. Yzma. You could play this in this deck too, to bounce like Goat, but put him back in your deck as a rough one, or putting Crab back in your deck, that works. Because whenever they leave the field, it works. I would think target would be Crab, not Goat. Because you have to like you want to keep Goat in your hand, recycling back and forth and forth and forth. You don't want it to go anywhere else. So you don't really quest with it either, because you're like, oh, in, out, etc. Benja, great way to destroy items, especially if you're playing against Sapphire Steel or Sapphire Ruby. The item counts need to be low. Get rid of their fishbone quills if you're playing something like this. This is your big target, fishbone quills. And it can't ramp. And then they're like stuck. But do it early. Get rid of the fishbone quills early so they can't ramp. Mr. Shmee is good. Just I think this is more of an inkable than being useful, but it's good to one that can last maybe a few turns. This is great in a steel, sapphire steel with cogsworth, because then it damage itself. Robin Hood, I think it's just kind of going into a champion. Champion's good for sure because when you go into something and it has a high health bar, you can basically just like, how do I say it? Instead of high health bar, you can attacking things, especially if you combo crab. Crab makes it a 6/6. 6/6 goes in something like Maui. It still lives, I believe, a turn. I don't know. Wait, no, it doesn't. But you gain 2 lore when you banish a character, and then you draw if you try to crash into a Maui. Then you have Jafar. And new pun. Okay, I was gonna say, where's a whole new world? Forgot that these are just characters first. Jafar. Great. It's evasive, so you can't be attacked into pretty easily. You have to use something to remove it. If you know your opponent's gonna remove it, you would just bounce it. Yeah, that's what I assume it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to bounce Jafar. Friends on the side, draw more cards. Just can combo great with Jafar for sure. You want to be drawing cards. All these cards that let you draw, you want to have Jafar in the field already exerted for this to activate. And then grab your sword. This is just the board wipe opponents, or just deal with pesky cards. Then you play the combo with Tinkerbell. Then you got Whole New World. Whole New World for sure. Make sure your hand ties it down to nothing. Go in Whole New World. Boom. Along came Zeus. This is just to deal with pesky cards. I would probably put this at 4 of. I put Rise of Titans. Rise of Titans at a 4 of as well. Maybe you can probably push the 60 card limit on this deck because you're going to be drawing a lot you don't want to deck out. And then Spellbook. This is just an easy way to get lore. Overall, this deck is not bad. I would change some stuff out to probably combat other decks, just in case. Like you'd probably put this at a 4 of, Rise of Titans to deal with any like McDuck Mansions or any Fishbone Quills. I would max out Long Came Zeus, probably max a few Sorcerer's Spellbook just in case, like 1 or 2. Not max, but like 2 more. I like the idea I would find something that gives you more draw in the build possible outside, and then probably push the card limit a bit. So hopefully, we'll see. But shout out to Exodus for this deck build. Looks good so far. Let's go back and see what else we got. I want to see this 101 Adventures deck. This sounds nutty, but I also am expecting a bunch of dogs. 99 adventure, 101 adventure. Oh my goodness, this is a woo. This has to be like in a league play deck or something. This is the one Jumba is interesting. I honestly think if you're gonna play like a 101 deck, you're gonna run low cards, like nothing past like Stitches cards. You basically just go in. Where is did I not have Pluto? There's no Pluto. Am I dumb? There's no Pluto. I am okay. Well, I would think Pluto and Lantern would be like the best. Okay, there's Lantern. So we got 1 Rockstar Stitch. Oof, max F4. Cut out the Jumba. Cut out Corella. No, actually no, that's fine. Corella's fine. Cut out the Jumba. This is good. Cut out Maximus. If you're gonna play Maximus, run something. Run like a bodyguard. It's our first stage. This is okay. A 2. Lilo for sure, 5. Rapunzel. Ooh. I think you'd want to go wide, so maybe like 2 Rapunzel. 3. Flynn, okay, that's fine. So this, yeah, this would be a better option than this one to cut this out. Can't quest. This is okay. Yeah, this is a good target. So your opponent has to hit this first before going into anything else. Horus, cut out Horus. Actually, Keep Menagato, cut out Jasper, cut out Horus. Sun Rider, cut out Confident Vagabond. This is biggest fan, and Confident Vagabond, cut out. This is excessive. This is really excessive. Um, mm, unless there's healing involved, I would not bother with this. Any Rapunzels, I don't think I'd bother with a big Rapunzel. I think there's other ways that they could have done this. It's probably like, but I think also like the 99 puppies is supposed to be higher than this, of course. So Kita 1 cost, that's fine. Milo Thatcher 1 cost. No big Milo. Helga. This basically has Death Touch. I would okay. Either Helgas are meh. You didn't choose a damage character too. I wouldn't bother at these. This is an interesting deck. Honestly, this is really interesting in my opinion. There's a lot of cards I'd switch out for sure. But I see their idea. But I think there could be other options. Healing Glow. I really don't know what the deck really is now. Cause it looks like just a healing base. And see, these are helpful. Like these are good. I'd max these out. Take out the healing. Probably some more bodyguards. Pride Lands. There's a lot of things that could be changed in this, but I think it's also them filling cards in to try to deal with the domination puppy limit, because only Lorcana only max you out 4, I believe, no matter what kind of tailbagger it is. So I think that's something that needs to be addressed for sure. Yeah, and puppy is a good option. Healing. There's a lot of cards that I would just pull out, because if you're a 99 adventures deck, 101 adventures deck is an interesting deck for sure. There's some things that can be changed for sure. I'm not gonna attempt to build this, but this is a very interesting build. Let's look at the Captain Hook deck. This will probably be our last deck we look up in this video. We'll probably do more next time, but this is a very Captain Hook deck for sure. A lot of, well, okay, this is like, so a lot of locations. John Shelf for sure to make this work. Jim Hawkins lets you play location for free, so good. I would throw Milo's in there, because he'd be a nice little attacker for you. Put him in like Jolly Roger and have Milo just go ham on characters. And then like make it evasive so then they can't attack into it. So yeah, whole new world, and I think it's a good way to refresh your hand for sure to get more pirates on the field. So this deck I like. I think it should get some more rush cards in here, but again, there's also something that gives rush, so debatable. I think the other Captain Hook would be good. Yeah, okay, this one's in there. Whenever characters name here, pay and lose a base. So this actually applies to your cards too. So I don't think he has Peter Pan in here, so which is good. But yeah, I'd probably put Maui's in here, Maui's Fishhook, just to give some extra force in attacking. Outside of that, not too bad of a deck. There's things for sure. So Big Daddy Tomb. For sure some things to work on, but overall I think I don't know if the goons would be a good idea, but that's my opinion. I'm not a really big fan. The 2/2. I'd put something else in here. Let's see, what's a good option for that? Like, what's my cost? So instead of like tombs, I'd probably maybe you can run fire cannon, fan of flame, so you get more cards stand up. You could do anything. I would probably try something that like can go into get cards, or you can do like Voyage, like move cards for free to locations. There's some different decks that can probably work, but yeah, this is so far. There's some cards I would take out, like Tombs. Um, this again applies to your cards, so I would not run Thinking Happy Thoughts. We do have a few low cost cards. Because this is if it's an opposing character, so the 3 cost, so I can't challenge this character. I mean, yeah, okay. If you look at it, yeah, characters with 3 or less can't challenge this character. I mean, by that point, you're gonna have your. By the time you play it, I assume there'd be bigger cards on the field. But I don't know. This is not too bad. It's a 5/5 on your turn. Um, I wouldn't really use it. I would try something else as an option. But I have not tried to test this deck that much yet. So maybe we'll test in Pixelborn and see what we can do. But overall, the decks we looked at, not too bad. If you guys have decks you want to submit, let me know. If you already submitted a deck on here and you want me to look for it, I will gladly look for it. Even though there's 16,000 decks to look through. I wonder if I could just search up the deck. Hopefully. But yeah, if you guys put any decks on Lorcania, you guys want me to look, or you can DM me on Discord, Instagram, or TikTok, whatever. Let me know. Oh, we want you to review this deck or something like that. Let me know, and I will gladly overview it and check it out. See what you guys could change, what could be better. Hope you guys enjoy and have a good day.